You guys, I had to come on here and share what happened to me. If you guys can't tell, I'm literally walking around with the weight on my forehead. This is how much I weigh currently. And why did I come on here to tell you this, to share this with you? If you guys don't know, my name is Jessica Bowser Nelson, but here's the situation. Here's what I'm doing. Here's why I'm acting crazy. Because literally I had a conversation with someone, and this is how I realized so many of us go through life. We feel like for some reason, this number on a scale that's like put away in the corner of our laundry room or in our bathroom needs to determine our self-worth, our confidence, who we are, what we have to offer this life. And I have news for you. I don't think you're walking around like this. I don't think anyone even knows how much you weigh, except maybe your doctor, you know? So why are we dictating how we feel about ourselves, which is in dictating our relationships, how we're going about life, how we're achieving whatever we want in life, how we feel, how we're interacting with our family, with our friends, with our children. We're letting this number that nobody sees dictate how we react, how we do life. So this is my challenge to you. Have you seen anyone else today walking around with their weight on their forehead? And guess what else? This is my weight today. I'm going to dinner tonight with a girlfriend, and I'm having pretzel bread because I love pretzel bread. Now, what's going to happen when I have pretzel bread? This number is probably going to go up a pound or two today. But am I going to let that define me? No, because that's a choice I am making. That's my treat that I'm having, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to not let some number on a scale that nobody sees dictate my success in life. Now, I'm not saying you can't have goals. I'm not saying you can't track your progress. I'm not saying that, the scale would never serve any kind of purpose. But when we let it define who we are, as if we're walking around with a number on our forehead, we lose who we could potentially be in life. Because literally, I haven't seen any of you guys. I see you on Facebook every day. I haven't seen you with a number on your forehead like this. And let's just hope that this marker comes off. But literally, I was talking to my husband. So he recently had shoulder surgery. He was totally out of commission for a couple months. He gained some weight. He went backwards in his results. Guess what? That's not a surprise. He couldn't do anything. Guess what? He had extra treat meals. He made the decision to eat food that, wasn't necessarily fuel for his body. So, but the thing is that now he's getting back on track, and the scale is not moving as fast as he might want it to, or maybe as fast as it should move, right? Because he's doing consistent work and he's making good choices. But that number does not define him. And if it isn't moving at the pace he wants it to move, there are so many factors that come into play, such as building muscle. A lot of people, I remember when I was in high school and when I was in college, I thought I have to be 118 pounds. I'm 5'4". I just felt like 118 was the number you're supposed to be if you're 5'4". If I was 119, I was upset. Guess what? I'm 124 now, and honestly, this is low. I'm normally about 128, 129. And this is I'm only this low probably because my knee and my shoulder bothering me, so I wasn't able to work out as much, which means my muscles probably weren't as, pumped up as they normally are. So am I upset? No. Do any of you guys know that I normally weigh 128? Now I weigh 124? No. So why am I going to let that affect my life? Because I feel like that's what we do, is we let this number that nobody sees, that nobody knows about, we treat it as if it's on our forehead. So my challenge to you today is decide that number is not going to define who you are. What I instead want you to do is, instead of only caring about what that number says, care about your effort, care about your activity, care about what you do and the choices you make every day. Because every single positive choice you make, you should be celebrating, because that's getting you to where you want to be. That's helping you become the person that you deserve to be and that you're capable of being. If the scale isn't moving, honestly, who cares? I don't care about that. What I care about is that you are doing things that are going to make your life better. That's going to make you more present with your family. That's going to make you love yourself more and quit tearing that person down that you see in the mirror. Because you are not a number. You are a person, and you have dreams and you have desires in your life that you don't even know about yet. But I need you first to conquer this game. Beat this game. If you have to, throw your scale away. Still make the healthy choices that are probably going to, lead you down the path to meet your goals, but don't let it just be a number on a scale that nobody sees. And if you're going to let it define you, then I want you to go ahead and write it on your forehead. And odds are none of you are going to do that. So I did that for you today to make my point. I hope I've made a point. I hope this has helped you, because I just see so many people defeated by a number on a scale. And honestly, the better shape I get into, almost the more I start to weigh at this point. But I don't care, because it's a number. It's a number nobody sees unless I choose to go get on the scale. And some of you guys are actually sabotaging yourself, because you know it's going to derail you if you see that scale not move, or if you see that scale go up. You know how you are. So don't go get on the scale. Or realize, guess what? It doesn't define you. It's just a number. Do the activities. Let your actions define you. That's how you're going to get lasting results. And if you need help getting results, it's what I do. I can match you up with a program that will get you the results you want. But I'm going to encourage you along the way to put the scale away. Don't write it on your forehead, because that's just weird. All right, you guys, I hope this was helpful. I was telling my husband this, and I was like, I'm just going to make a really big point here and go ahead and write it on my forehead. Now I need you all to say a prayer that this comes off my forehead before I go out tonight and eat pretzel bread. See you guys.